Hi, welcome to the Three Tines podcast. The Three Tines area is lucky to enjoy no fewer than 5 annual music festivals: Hexham Bluegrass Festival, Alston Live, Barfest in Bellingham, Reedfest in Otterburn, and the Allen Valleys Folk Festival in Allendale. This is one of several bonus episodes in which we hear from the festival organisers about their event. This episode is about the Allen Valleys Folk Festival. Would you mind introducing yourselves, please?
Peter Allcroft, inaugural chairman of the Allen Valleys Folk Festival.
And I'm Craig Atkinson. I'm a volunteer organiser. I am the chair of the Allen Valleys Folk Festival at the moment. Took over from Peter last year.
Sort of, yeah. It's been a rolling transfer, hasn't it?
So can you tell me about the festival and its history, please?
Right, the festival, the idea of the festival was sparked by a guy called Andy Lees, who worked for the AONB, and he was putting in a large funding application to the Heritage Lottery Fund for this part of the world. And he thought that a folk festival would be a good idea as part of the bid. For the first year, we worked with Allendale Lions handling the finance. It was actually a very difficult year. You know, you've got two organisations all with different ideas, etc. Once the grant was confirmed, and it was confirmed in March by Andy Lees, we had a festival launch event on Good Friday, at which Bridie Jackson and the Arbor played, a Newcastle group, and conveniently they'd just been awarded Glastonbury Emerging Talent. So suddenly, from being not very famous when we started talking to them, they were actually quite famous. Obviously we had quite a bit of funding from the AONB, which lasted 4 years. So we had the cushion of that. The difficult period came when we didn't have that cushion. And things had been fairly tight ever since, until I would say this year, possibly last, but certainly this year, where we've gained sufficient ticket momentum to confidently know that we can cover our costs, but in the past.
Mm-hmm. And what numbers of tickets do you think, how many you've sold?
Well, it's really, it's in terms of numbers, don't know, perhaps somewhere between 300 and 400.
And we have got quite small venues, so we use the church, St Cuthbert's Church, and we use the village hall. Now the village hall is perhaps 160, 170 maximum in there when we've got a seated gig. They're real constraints on ticket numbers for us, but they're beautiful venues, and they're run by great people, and we wouldn't change them for the world.
No.
Yeah.
No, so our ambition is to become the best small folk festival in the north. That's it. We're not going to go beyond that, because we've had various discussions about tickets are going so well, shall we put a marquee? We've decided not to do that. It's fascinating stuff, isn't it? It's a real roller coaster.
Yes.
Every year, it's an absolute roller coaster.
Yeah. And we're very conscious of the local market. You know, we're really keen that local people should come to the festival.
Yeah.
So we have an early bird offer for local people, and we're selling the remaining tickets on Saturday in the local venue. The festival takes place between Friday the 27th of September and Sunday the 29th of September. On the Sunday we have a series of afternoon concerts. Johnny Flynn is our headliner. He's played at the festival before, in the dim and distant past.
Yes, he played in our first year, I think.
When he was just a folk singer. Now he's obviously an international Hollywood star.
Yeah.
And the number of inquiries I'm getting from people about tickets for Sunday and seeing Johnny Flynn. He's doing a tour at the moment with Robert Macfarlane, and they're just touring kind of the south of England, and they released an album. But I noticed when their tickets went on sale, they went within, minutes.
Very quick.
So he's doing a sellout tour in May, and he's going to do a few festivals over the summer, but I think we're possibly his northerly post. And he's obviously got links with the Allen Valleys. His sister lives out here. His stepsister lives out here. One of our stages is at the church is the David Crellin stage, and David Crellin was his brother-in-law.
Yes, he's one of the founders of the festival.
Yeah, one of the founders of the festival.
Died 2 years ago.
Died a couple of years ago. Yeah. So huge loss to us, really was.
Huge loss.
Yeah. So we've got Johnny Flynn headlining on the Sunday afternoon. Two other artists on the bill that afternoon. We've got How Are the Lasses, and we've got Suntu Sousa, who is an African musician. I think the variety on that Sunday is going to be fabulous. Obviously, the festival starts on the Friday night. Got a local band called Watersmeet, Jess and Anna based in Newcastle, and we've got Catherine Tickhill in the Darkening. Catherine's been fabulous when it's come to this festival. She's played here a couple of times before. People have bought those weekend passes. Obviously, they want to come on Friday night. They want to come on the Sunday afternoon. They're going to have a brilliant time on Saturday as well. We've got stuff on in the afternoon. The Reinigan Sisters, who again are one of our favourites up here. They've played a few times in the past. We've got Johnny Campbell, who's new to us, but who's making big waves in the folk scene at the moment. We've got Mishra again, who are new to us, but who have got a beautiful, lovely sound. And we've got another favourite of ours, Wayward Jane, who are going to do our family ceilidh as well. We've got a family ceilidh later in the afternoon. And then the burning of the Allendale Wolf.
A bonfire right in the middle of the village square on the Saturday evening, between the afternoon programme and the evening music programme. But it's not the same wolf every year. We've got a team of local people who are very skilled craftsmen. In fact, one of them works for, runs the Anthony Gormley studio in Hexham.
Oh, right, yeah.
Very, very talented, creative people. And every year they create a sculpture of a wolf, which is different every year. And nobody knows what it's going to be. We don't know what it's going to be, because they do it at the last minute, because they're creative,
Yeah.
So,
this relates to a local story, isn't it? The legend of the Allendale Wolf. Yes,
it exists as a local story.
Yeah.
And so we've just, hooked up with that. And so, I think it was 2017, wasn't it? We first started it, and so we've been doing that ever since. It's a different shape, and the audience has just grown and grown and grown and grown. It's now a very big event, and it's free.
Yeah, so people who haven't signed up for the festival can come to that too.
Yes.
Yes, we've got a number of things happening which are kind of free to the local community. We've got the bonfire, we've got gigs happening in the pubs, we've got gigs on the Saturday morning happening in the Forge. The brewery do something on a Friday afternoon usually, so there's lots happening. You don't have to have a weekend pass to enjoy yourself.
Yes.
How can people find out about Well, they can look on your Facebook page for the folk festival itself. Is there a way they can find out about all these other gigs too?
So we've got various social media platforms. We've got Facebook, got Instagram, and we've got Twitter X. We've also got an up-to-date website, Allen Valley's folkfestival.co.uk, which has got everything on there. So that's it. Yeah. But can I just say something about the music again? So on the Saturday night we have a dance night, and we've got we get rid of all the chairs, and we've got Turfu headlining, and it's like a rave sometimes. Within the folk genre, we're trying to have every element, and we're really when we're thinking about our lineup, gender balance is a big thing for us. It really is a big thing.
Good. Well, I've covered everything I've got. Is there anything you need to add to what you said?
Workshops.
Oh yes, workshops.
Yes, so we have workshops on the Friday afternoon, Saturday morning and the Sunday morning. Again, they'll be on our website, and they'll be on our social media platforms. We've got stuff happening at the Forge on the Saturday morning, some music. It's just going to be a really busy.
It's really busy.
Busy but enjoyable weekend. Really looking forward to it.